Okay, just got long 17 even Wednesday morning, and we've kind of found some strength overnight. We've just got a cyclical turn on the 1500 tip bar chart, about to print here. It'll be a pullback in an uptrend, and a little bit of strength here. Here we go, pullback in an uptrend. Blue professional bar kind of coming. It's the first one after the open, so technically this is an icebreaker trade. So just looking for this strength to continue to get a cyclical turn on the 1500 tip bar chart. So there we go, long at 13.17 even. Okay, just got out at 15.50. Not sure what that was all about. All of a sudden we kind of came into a cyclical turn here, just broke through 17 and fraction, and then whoosh. It's a blue professional bar, still being kind of bought up. Cyclical turn, kind of come in, Rambo, bullish divergence and so on. But it just looks like a really unstable kind of move down. So let's just get out of this and just watch it and see. Okay, let's try this again, just long at 16.50. And just because this moves Rambo patterns, Emini down bars kind of down here, no supply bullish divergence now coming on the 1500 tip bar chart. So if the amateurs were getting short here, they'll have their stops around 17, 17.5, and so we could get a kind of pop around there if we can kind of force back up. Let's see. Right, well, I'm still holding long, and we've come down to test 14.25. However, on the way down, all these blue professional bars, this yellow testing down bar, then met by a couple of blue professional bars. Exhaustion, selling, bullish divergence. This is, ripe for a turnaround here. It's going to be exhaustion selling on the downside here on the 1500 tip bar chart. So, and it's actually where the breakout level on the 4500 tip bar chart was. So, resistance becomes support. Although this is hard to hold right down here because just it's hard going. Already down 1.5 on the first trade, sitting on another 1.5 loss on this, and usually some of these kind of turns kind of hold on certainly the 1500 tip bar chart. So that's what I'm thinking right now. No, don't like this reversed and went short at 14.50. So 2-point loss in that trade, and I'm getting close to benching myself. But anyway, the reason for reversing is blue professional up bar on the 500 tip bar chart, go closing kind of below the lows. Probably should have waited for a half point kind of confirmation below the low of that blue bar, but there was no blue professional bars that came on the 1500 tip bar chart. This move was interminably slow on the downside here, and we're below support here. So this could, we've had exhaustion selling, but again, no blue professional bars to kind of reverse this and go the other way. So okay, here's blue professional down bar, but keeps on going, then we're in a downtrend here. If we kind of reverse and go the other way, well, I don't know, I'll have to reverse and go long again. Okay, just out at 11.54.3, and the reason for getting out, had a blue professional bar coming on the 1500 tip bar chart, whole series on the 45, and this last kind of push down being led by the amateurs, then professionals kind of step in. So kind of starting to see some flush signals, bullish divergence and so on, and another blue professional bar coming on the 1500 tip bar chart. So this is likely to hold. Cyclical turn coming up on the 45, but we've not seen a pullback and end of trend on the 1500 tip bar chart. So let's just wait and see what happens next. But anyway, out at 11.50. Okay, just reversed and went long at 12.25, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, I'm way too early here, but on the 500 tip bar chart we had exhaustion selling, flush signals kind of come in, blue professional bars kind of here. I'm just going to get, I think this support level is going to hold for a little bit, and we're going to travel back up till we get pull back and a downtrend signal on the 1500 tip bar chart. I'm still down half a point, so I just want to make a little bit and then kind of quit for the day, but that's the plan at least. Let's see where it goes. Long 12.25. Just a couple of minutes later, just had a push down into 1075 here, but this really felt like a kind of a flush signal, and that's what we got. Blue professional, small blue professional bar kind of come in here on the 15 and the 500, and this one really felt like kind of jumping the creek. Blue professional bar kind of getting on top of this move. So we've got a lot of kind of support coming in here, but the thing that's got me is there's no kind of end of trend or pullback kind of signal on 15. So we're going to go back and test those levels. Probably around this level here. What is that? 14.25. That'd do. That'd be 2 points. So let's see, but I'm waiting for cyclical turn on the 1500 tip bar chart on the way up, is starting to kind of go in my favor now. Okay, just got taken out at 14.25 for 2. So finally, that gives me I'm up 1.5 after a loss of 1.5, another loss of 2, so I was down 3.5, made a 3 and then a 2. And that is enough for me today, frankly. I don't know, the market's, I feel it's really slow. Kind of this move up was just grinding all the way. And just one of these days, just I'm afraid that I'm going to get into a tailspin and just kind of end up just wiping any gains out. So just not into it. So I'm going to quit. And at least pulled back from 3.5 point loss, which is kind of good. Normally, if I'd got anywhere past that, I'd have benched myself and stopped trading. But that's at least a good result, having been down that far. So, and as I'm speaking, we kind of the reason for getting out at 14.25 was resistance, support becomes resistance, and we're coming into cyclical turn on the 1500 tip bar chart, stopping volume patterns, exhaustion buying, got blue professional bars kind of coming in here and so on. So it's a good place to kind of take profits, not look for too much. Anyway, hope you traded better than I did today. And just a few minutes later, interesting what happened, because I got out at 14.25 and was feeling pretty pleased with myself, kind of at this point here. Pullback, led by the amateurs, kind of Rambo patterns here, amateur down bars, amateur bar here. 1500 tip bar chart we had not seen up to that point a blue professional bar, so technically speaking, not a reason to exit. Although we had the pullback kind of signaled a little bit late rather than on that peak, and then came into this kind of amateur activity, Rambo patterns kind of down here, found support, a couple of blue professional bars kind of here, and then we kind of zipped to the upside. And you can see we made it up to 16.25, which was actually kind of would have been the original target on a long entry at 12.25, 4 points. And at that point, that's when you get this pro signal exit, where we get exhaustion buying, blue professional bar coming at the same time, bang. And here we go, blue professional bar on the 1500 tip bar chart, and it's often the way, if you make a decent entry, and I took a little bit of heat on that trade, but it was a pretty good entry. Those kind of pro signal exits happen pretty close to where your profit targets are, so just an interesting lesson. It's kind of the most activity that we've had in the last 15 minutes, kind of this zip up to 16.25. So, but I'm out and done for the day. So just watching it for a while to see what happens.